Please text the word Knicks along with your issue and seat location to 55555. Our guest relations team will respond immediately. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. Don't miss the next game, Nets fans. The first 15,000 fans will get their very own Nets long sleeve t-shirt. You don't want to miss that. You want to be here. Hey, Brooklyn, don't miss Nets mascot t-shirt day. We'll be giving out free shirts to every fan in attendance so we can all... Forward, 17, number 2, Danny Wolf. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. Guard, 6'3", number 24, Cam Thomas. At forward, 6'10", number 17, Michael Porter Jr. At guard, 6'6", number 73, MP. Your Brooklyn Nets head coach, Jordi Fernandez. Let's hear it one more time for the start of your Brooklyn Nets.
So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
So the New York starting 5, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. MP passes to Wolf. Yep, that one goes in there.
Smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Six on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. No good on that one. Great D that time from Thomas. MP against Towns. Claxton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, the defense has got to find a way to keep Claxton off the backboards because this is just a mental mistake, letting him get to that board.
Now here's Brunson. Last game, 26 points. Here's Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Raptors.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down. Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, notice it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Pass to Wolf. MP deciding where to go with it. Thomas finds MP. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for MP. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Guerschon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Putting them in a good position. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Out to Brunson. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Claxton.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Now, here's Bridges. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
MP against Brunson. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Towns.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson, and the rejection by MP. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Brunson, he's checked in for Anunoby.
Number 0, Jordan Clarkson.
Here's Bridges. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Orlando.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
And they double up MP. Wolf passes to MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Jordan Clarkson.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
The Nets shooting their first free throws here tonight. And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 7. Last time they met in New York.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Misses in close. New York's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Brunson with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got 6.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
Brooklyn leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Clarkson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Magic in Orlando. Here's Brunson, and Brunson throws it down.
Wow, Jalen Brunson off his feet. Man, that's a big-time finish.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Now on the way to the floor. Give it up for Team Height.
Cody Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Robinson finds Brogdon. Back to Robinson. Brogdon outside. Rebounded by the Nets. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
We've got Williams. Johnson is out there with MP. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Wolf at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Brogdon. 6 points for him. Bridges misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the paint, here's Wolf. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Pass to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Brogdon on the wing. Covered by MP. To the wing right side. MP grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 10. And here is Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off it.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Clock at 6. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. New York, no good that time either. In transition, here come the Nets. MP against Bridges. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that one against the Raptors. That's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for New York. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Karl-Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. MP against Brunson. Pass to Wolf. And here is MP. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Towns. Now here's Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That one falls for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Zion Williams. And a switcher also for New York. Martin's checked in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from inside.
Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. They'll get you back to the action after this break.
When I look at the Nets, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, you can see the
That'll do it for our show.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Here's Towns. Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And they double up MP. Outside Porter. MP outside. Inside Wolf. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Wolf got 12.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
MP powers through the contact inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Fires from 18, and he hits the jumper for 2. Brunson's got 22 points.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
MP passes to Claxton. Here's MP. MP going to work inside.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
MP against Brunson. Outside, Towns. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
MP passes to Wolf. Back to MP. It's rebounded by New York.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Knicks trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
And Thomas with the stuff.
Boy, we don't see Cam Thomas dunk it with authority that often. His legs must be feeling pretty good today.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. The deep 3 by Brunson.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
The drive by MP. And yes, it's good. MP's got 12 in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And then Thomas with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. They grab their own miss. Towns with the bucket.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
MP against Brunson. Outside for Thomas. Thomas sets a screen for MP. Bridges with the steal. And here's Brunson outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
MP passes to Thomas. From 13, Brooklyn with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Wolf. Back to MP. MP gets it to drop right over the defense.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Brunson, and the dunk by Brunson.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And a switcher also for New York. Clarkson, he's checked in for Anunoby.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Knicks trail by 15. Brunson surveying the D. Here's Hart. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Nets making a change here. Brownie's checked in. Just 2 to shoot. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Brownie, good.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brunson the pass to Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Nets leading by 12.
Third quarter.
Down low, here's Wolf. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP passes to Wolf, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
To the inside. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
Porter's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Cameron Thomas. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Yabusele is screen on MP. And here's Brogdon from the arc. They get it again. Clarkson kicks to Brogdon. Yabusele setting a screen for Brogdon. Again, Brogdon missing.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
The shot's good. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
Despite his youth, MP's showing grown man strength.
But 3, and there's Brogdon on the assist from Clarkson.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. He lobs it up. Bridges with the steal. Brogdon right side. Beyond the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple.
Come on now. It's the final quarter. Fans, let's see you make some noise.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Malcolm Brogdon. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's MP. And it's Wolf at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And he comes up with the deuce.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
And MP throws it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Back to Brunson. Off the run. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now, here's MP. And stolen by Hart. Inside, here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. MP against Brunson. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Back to Brunson. Brunson on the move. Oh, softly lays it in.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
MP.
Boy, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Well, this is what you're trying to do, put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Brunson with the drive. Claxton with the rebound. That's leading by 16. Screen by Claxton. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Outside, Anunoby. Off target from outside. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully. Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nets.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Down by 15. Clarkson outside. Let's lose a 3. No good.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now MP. Rebounded by Brogdon. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really...